Hi everyone, Comic Reviewer here, and this time we're reviewing on X-Men Adventures issue number 6. Now, there's about 15 of these to go, and still on a few of them left. Now, the story starts off how in the Arctic, Wolverine is in Antarctica. Either he took the X-jet or something, I'm not sure. He wants to get away from Cyclops and Jean, and deep down Wolverine has feelings for Jean, even though he's old enough to be her grandfather. While Wolverine is alone and skiing, Sabretooth has a plan, and he's put dynamite where Wolverine stands to try and blow him to Kingdom Come. So meanwhile, back at the X-Mansion, the team are talking about what's going on, and Wolverine, if they're going to get Wolverine back. So, after that, he says, Charles Xavier says, Wolverine is an adult, he can take care of himself, he will return his own records. And so Gambit has talked with Xavier about Genosha, so he asks Jubilee and Storm to come, and he says, I'm sorry that Logan won't be joining us, but I suppose he is safe. So, Sabretooth is enjoyment over thinking he's won. Wolverine has survived due to his healing factor and stuff, and gets away. So meanwhile, passed out, a team of Alaskians or so had managed to find Wolverine and bring him back to their village. So meanwhile, the X-Men are, well, two of them are pretty much, I like how, because you think about it, Gambit is wearing a coat with the X symbol. Won't people just notice that in some way? So a lady says, pardon me sir, I'm with the Citizens for Mutant Registration. We're asking for everyone to sign our petition, calling for a signature government of mutants. Will you join our cause? So Gambit pretty much charges the opposite and blows it up in front of the lady. And Storm is like, Gambit, you'll risk our exposure by such a display of your power. Hey, I thought it was neat. So meanwhile, Wolverine meets the village leader and his son. At the same time, the village leader has doubts, but after seeing how great Wolverine is, he starts to feel jealous, like, you're taking my thunder, I deserve this. Kind of like the TV series version. So, meanwhile, the village leader and Wolverine talk, and he even gets to be tossed around with the blanket. It's like, whoa, how many times I gotta do this in this freaking blanket until the celebration is over. Swell. So he leaves jealous, and Wolverine dupes the village leader's son into helping him deal with Wolverine. So pretty much that. Meanwhile in Genosha, Gambit and the others are getting a room. I think this was changed from a guy to a woman. I haven't watched that episode for some time. But meanwhile, while the village leader's son and Wolverine are talking, Wolverine realizes that he's been tricked and that there's a campfire going on, and now he realizes what happened, and the village leader's son wants to make things right. So they end up finding Sabretooth, who's kidnapped the village people, planting explosives. Now in the TV series they were just strapped onto a block of ice. Unknown how Sabretooth could have done that. I guess it would be more realistic. Sabretooth starts his plan, and him and Wolverine get into a fight, and the village leader's son does things right to try and take down Sabretooth. And even Wolverine takes down Sabretooth, throws him down the chasm, and pretty much rescues the village people, even Wolverine risking his life to save them. And by the end, the village leader realizes his son is dead. Now, in the TV series, he was alive. I guess for him to be dead was to make a more redemption story to the character. Now after that, Wolverine realizes that this isn't safe for him anymore and leaves. Meanwhile, Jubilee and the Gambit and Storm are talking, and suddenly there's gas in the chamber, and suddenly they get captured by military force who kind of like G.I. Joe knockoffs. I even got like an ad with Batman Returns, the video game. I'm surprised Marvel were still allowing DC to help them out with their commercial brands before becoming competitive. Now, the issue is pretty good. because we get to see a bit more of Wolverine's character, like in the TV show, the village leader's son dying, which is kind of like a redemption story, and there were some alterations from the comic that I guess had to be done. So in general, thumbs up. Comic Reviewer here, signing out.